Well, this has never happened in NFL history. For the first time ever, the Bryce Young-led Carolina Panthers were able to go out into victory formation and kneel the ball to win the game. And I kid you not, Sunday, November 3rd, 2024, that's the first time during the Bryce Young era that the Panthers were ahead at the end of the game and were able to kneel the ball to kill the clock and win. It's little victories these days in Carolina, but you'll take it. And am I seeing things? Is young Bryce or Bryce Young starting to turn it around as the Red Rifle recovers? Now, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. I know how bad he's been this year, and you don't have to look far even on this channel to see us ripping him apart, but I do have to give credit where credit is due. He's looked a lot better these past two games than he did at any point in the first two games or last season. This game against the Saints, he only had one turnover, which was that pick, and it was ripped out of his receiver's hand. Hardly his fault. It was a perfect ball. He throws a dot to Big X. That's something you haven't heard us say much this year, but Xavier gets it ripped away as John Charles hits him with the gimme that and cleanly picks his pocket and turns upfield. Crazy to watch in real time. I thought if Leggett breaks that, he's gone, but no. Great play by John Charles here. It's his first game for the Saints all year as he gets called up from the practice squad. Just a reminder how good everyone is in the NFL. By the way, did they need to call this an interception? I feel like it could have been a fumble, but, you know, Bryce had another amazing ball, just like the interception play, which he dropped in David Moore's breadbasket perfectly. That would have been a 30-yard tutter, but Moore tripped on the 2-yard line as he's tackled and bobbled the ball into a drop. Yuck. There were also a couple big plays by Jatavian Sanders. This dude is starting to come on. He had a crazy play down the sidelines, taking a simple throw for 46 yards, rumbling past boys and even throwing in a hurdle for good measure. Then another play where Bryce was getting hit and just heaved it to his boy Sanders, who comes back to make another great catch, keeping the Panthers' drive alive. The chemistry between these two is starting to sparkle as JT was also the Panthers' leading receiver, grabbing 4 for 84 yards. We also saw a great 3rd and 10 conversion to Xavier on the final drive where they picked up 26 yards and put them into Saints territory, and probably the best sign of hope was the Jalen Coker deep ball that they just missed on, where Bryce actually barely overthrew him, but this was close to a home run ball, and I think the first deep ball I've seen Bryce throw. Listen, drops and overthrows don't count. I'm not trying to spin anything here, but Bryce's continued comfort in the pocket this week and last week, and the growth that he's showing is exactly what we need to see. A big part of that, from what I've seen, is the rise of Jalen from the practice squad to one of the best looking rookie wide receivers, literally making it redundant to have Deontay Johnson on the team. See ya. But for real, I'm getting excited watching this guy in the field. He had 2 catches this week, both 18-yard pickups, and for a team which struggles with chunk plays, he's perfect for Carolina. He needs the ball in his hands more, definitely more than David Moore. That's for sure. There was one play last week where he underthrew a fade to him, which would lead to an interception, but really it was only intercepted because Coker tried to make an unbelievable play to catch the ball and basically bobbled it into the defender's chest. Again, obviously not a great outcome. You get picked off, but next drive, the Panthers get going. They run the exact same play on the other side of the field, and this time it's on the money. Coker grabs it and snags his first TD. The thing I love the most about that, again, you see the trust between the two players. They run the same play, and Bryce Young does not hesitate to sling it again. Give me more of the confident young man. He's making some good plays. But doing something once is, well, doing something once. Twice, maybe a coincidence, but now Bryce has been named the starter for a 3rd game in the row, so it's wheels up in Germany. But what did you think of the Panthers snaking one away from the Saints? And how about Bryce? Are we going to keep seeing growth, or is it just a flash in the pan? Let us know below. If you enjoyed today's video, please drop a like, and if you want more content, there's a new basketball, football, and hockey video on screen right now. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.